For shame, Monsieur de Villefort, said Renée, becoming quite pale. Don't you see how you are frightening us, and yet you laugh? What would you have? 'Tis like a duel. I have already recorded sentence of death 5 or 6 times against the movers of political conspiracies, and who can say how many daggers may be ready sharpened, and only waiting for a favorable opportunity to be buried in my heart? Gracious heavens, Monsieur de Villefort, said Renée, becoming more and more terrified. Surely you're not in earnest. Indeed I am, replied the young magistrate with a smile. And in the interesting trial that the young lady is anxious to witness, the case would only be still more aggravated. Suppose, for instance, the prisoner, as is more than probable, to have served under Napoleon. Well, can you expect for an instant that one accustomed, at the word of his commander, to rush fearlessly on the very bayonets of his foe, will scruple more to drive a stiletto into the heart of one he knows to be his personal enemy than to slaughter his fellow creatures, merely because bidden to do so by one he is bound to obey? Besides, one requires excitement of being hateful in the eyes of the accused, in order to lash oneself into a state of sufficient vehemence and power. I would not choose to see the man against whom I am pleaded smile, as though in mockery of my words. No, my pride is to see the accused pale, agitated, and as though beaten out of all composure by the fire of my eloquence. Renée uttered a smothered exclamation. Holy shit, Villefort needs to take a chill pill. This dude is out for blood. Is he just putting on a little performance here for his family-in-law to be for these aristocrats, the people in power that can have influence? Is it a little performance? Maybe, but he does seem to really relish in this persona of making his enemies beg for mercy. If this is who's going up against Dante. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, folks? I feel a little weird. Although it was said, now listen, we're building out an interesting character here in Villefort because it was said in the previous passages that he comes from a Bonapartist family, yet he has completely divorced himself from that side of the family, and this is him. Interesting. Is this him kind of overcompensating? Like, yeah, I know where I come from. I know the danger of that, and I'm going to prove myself to you and to the monarch, to the royalists, that I am here to stay. You want to see me make people beg, plead, cry, whimper on the stand? I'm going to make sure that the people I am up against aren't smiling at me. They're not laughing in mockery at me. No. I am going to make them tremble under my words and my eloquence. Something that I also wish I could do. I am not eloquent, as 78 episodes of the show have proven so far. And speaking of 78 episodes, why don't we go on to the 79th, which is tomorrow. Yeah, you got it, right here. The countdown of Monte Cristo continues. I'll see you then. Okay, bye! The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.